Hello crafters and welcome to the treasure chest. I'm James Hembrow for Creative Expressions and thank you very much for joining me here today. We've got a great bundle for you as always, a bit of a theme running here today. We've got a really terrific collection of woodware stamps by Francoise Reed, a really nice collection that I pulled together for you. I'm sure you're going to absolutely love it. It's got an amazing saving of over 65% off, and I'll tell you already that the RRP for this is £62.92, and you're only going to be looking to pay for this just £19.99. Again, it's just while stocks last, and don't forget all the links are below in the description, so if you click on the link it will take you straight to the Creative Expressions website where you will then be able to grab this bundle while the stocks last in it. So should we take a little look and see what we've got inside the treasure chest today with this collection from Woodware? We've got an amazing collection of all of these clear stamps. We've got 7 clear stamps right the way across from Francoise Reed and also Jane Gill, two of the great designers there from Woodware. Now, there's a collection of really different sort of mix of both floral that I've pulled together, as well as some more sort of mixed media feels, and really a couple of nice background stamps, which we'll have a play with in a moment as well. Now, all of them are roughly the same size. They're all one stamp each across these background pieces, and then these ones here are all clear stamps, are individual as well. So you've got, let's have a quick little look here. We've got 3 individual stamps on that one, and I think we've got 7 on this one. Yep, 7 different stamps on that one. And the nice thing is, as well as having the backgrounds with the floor, and these are great working stamps for recolouring up and doing lots of different techniques with, you've also got some nice silhouettes and also some really nice sentiments. I've also included here one of our really popular Gilded Touch by Cosmic Shimmer. Now, this is how it will come to you. When you've taken it out of the box, it looks just like that here. It's a little tube. It's a water-based gilding wax. Now, I will come back to this in a little bit more detail, give you a little bit more demonstration, and show you how you can use this in various different ways. And this is the Misty Teal, so that's also included in today's treasure chest, and all of this for just £19.99. Again, like I said, all the links are down below. Don't forget to comment, share, and let people know that we're here every week for you with the treasure chest from Creative Expressions. Now let's have a look at some inspiration of what our design team and also the designers have been up to. So I've got some great card samples here from both the design team and Francoise and Jane, and it's just showing you what you can do. So this is the poppy stamp here, so you can see all the different ways that you can treat these. I absolutely love this blueprint concept. This is using this background stamp here. It's a lovely one with the cars, and also showing you just how you can use the background on its own with a really nice, simple sentiment. Lovely style. Love this finish here with the gilding flakes down the side. Again, this is using the key icons there with the wings. Really like that. The fact that they've placed those on separately. Lovely design. I think this one is by Francoise herself, and it's a really nice mixed media, really colourful, typical Francoise style. Absolutely stunning. I love the style that Francoise uses on her stamps. It's always nice to see what the designers themselves actually have in mind when they design these stamps. Again, this one, love the finish on this. Really nice, different take on just taking 2 or 3 colours. I think it's just nice to get some inspiration on these bundles, because I know lots of you are taking these bundles and then coming back, rewatching the videos, having a look to see what the design team and the designers themselves have actually done. And then kind of you can recreate, you can take elements of it, just like this piece here. You could make that into a topper and use that on a different project yourself. But I think it's just nice to see how the stamps in this bundle, I mean, they're at a fantastic price, amazing deal. But then to be able to come back and sort of think, right, that's the different projects that I can take with them. I think it's just nice to take a few moments just to have a look and see what some of the design team have done as well. So just going through some of the designers' cards here as well, that both Francoise and Jane have kindly done for us. And this one here is by Jane. I love this, just the white embossing powder, and it's going over with a nice watercolor effect, and just that white line really highlighting the stamp. It looks absolutely stunning. Jane's done a similar take there on that stamp as well. And then taking in that sort of silhouette look, I think it's great for creating borders or even a centerpiece that we've got there. And this is by some of our design team as well. Again, just the different takes that you can look, and look at how that one stamp alone here to turn that into a complete card front with that concept. I think that's great working in a die as well, just to create something a little bit different, or maybe doing I was going to say triple eyes, even more than that, 4 panels right the way across with that poppy and splitting it up. Again, really simple technique, just makes it absolutely stunning finish. So let me just pop all of those to one side, because I want to share a couple of tips and tricks that you can do with the Cosmic Shimmer. So I'm going to pop these stamps to one side. So you get all of those for £19.99 in the bundle today, via that link below. I think Woodware stamps always massively popular. I mean, it's a massive thing. It should be from £60. So you get all of these stamps here, all these clear stamps, by the two Woodware girls, Francoise and Jane, for just £19.99, plus this Cosmic Shimmer product here. So that's how it will come to you boxed up. I've got my nut box here. So what they are water-based. If you've not seen them before, like a lot of our Cosmic Shimmer, all water-based. It means that you can use them in lots of different ways. So there's no nasty solvents in here, like you would normally see with gilding waxes that are traditionally tend to maybe dry up or crack. This is a water-based gilding wax, so a little bit different from our polish. And you can use them in lots and lots of different ways. And being water-based, it means you can use lots of different techniques. So the easiest and the first way of using it really is just to, and again, being water-based, you just pop it straight onto your finger. And I think this is absolutely brilliant. It's got this nice sort of, almost like a lip salve sort of nozzle on the end. So just like a lipstick type end to it. So it means you can easily smooth that wax across onto your finger, or a sponge, or any type of applicator, and then you can go straight over the top. I'll just show you what the colour actually looks like. So I'm going to put a couple of applications across the top of this embossing folder. So this is on a white embossing folder. Now, just like any wax or mica type product, I'm going to go over the top with a dark one here just to show you the difference. So this is the Misty Teal that comes in the bundle. It does mean that if you go in and you kind of burnish and rub up anything with mica in it, it is going to polish it. So the great thing with this gilded wax is it behaves in exactly the same way as like a solvent type wax. You go in there, go over the top of your finger, and the more you rub that, maybe even take a kitchen paper, rub that up, it will actually kind of polish the finish that you get on there, and you do get a really nice metallic sheen to that. Now, you don't need to worry about it on your finger, just rub off with a wet towel or rag. Again, it's water-based, so it's completely clean and easy to work with, but it's great to use your fingers to go in there and work with the product. Now, you can also, if I just bring in my craft sheet, you can also mix this with water. As I was saying, it's water-based. There's lots of different ways that you can use this. I think that the colour and the finish that you're getting on embossing folders works absolutely terrific. But the fact that you can take it a stage further and start mixing with water is something quite different. So what I've done here, I've gone ahead and I've actually embossed, heat embossed one of the stamps and the collection today by Francoise, that blueprint background, and I've just got a brush here with a little bit of water on it, and I'm just going to pop a little bit of that onto my craft sheet and just mix a little bit of water in with the gilded wax, or gilded touch for the gilding wax. And you can see there straight away it turns into something quite different. What you're actually going to end up with is a really nice mica paint. And it's highly pigmented with the colour and the mica. And I can just wash this over the top of that stamped image, and just that alone creates a really nice background. I'm going to go over the whole area and just let it run out to the bottom there. And you can see straight away how you get this really nice watercolored effect. Straight away, all the black lines that I've embossed resist the water-based gilded wax. You get a really nice color washed background start to show your project there. And obviously, if you can just use it as a paint as well, go over the top of different areas and elements on your stamps, pick out all the details. Absolutely brilliant. So that's a great way of using it as well when you mix it with water. Lots of different things that you can obviously do with that as soon as you've got your water base. So just that one color alone is going to give you lots of opportunities to try different things out. You can also go straight onto MDF. So we've got lots of different MDF and grey ball chippies and things like that. This type of product, even without any primer, you can go straight over the top of your MDF. I can go on there with the finger, I can even take it straight out of the tube and use the applicator that's on the end as the nozzle and almost kind of paint with it, put that wax, because it is a wax-based product rather than a runny paint or paste. And I can then use that to go straight over the top of the MDF. Again, using a rag or my finger. Once that's dried in, I can then polish that up just like we should do with any mica product, and it will bring that mica to the surface. And again, I could go over there with another layer if I want to. So go straight over the top of your MDF type products and 3D products as well. Also, if I bring in a tag here, another way of using it, you can actually use it as well as with your finger or straight out the nozzle. You can also put a little bit on your craft sheet and go straight over the top of a craft tag with a Woodware blending sponge that we've got here with the blending tool. Again, I can just drag that over the top of the tag and you get a very different take. Again, it's almost like a warm sort of look that I've got coming on here. I'm just going to show you a couple of different techniques on this one tag as well. So I quite like that. If you wanted to, maybe if that was stamped, or again, it's just building up a background for mixed media type look, you can just go over there and start to drag that down through. I've also got the benefit of being able to then take that same product, I can pop a little bit on my finger and just go around the edge of the card just to edge the tag as well, just to highlight it. So again, this could be a topper on a card, it could be a tag in its own right. It's just to show you the different ways that you can use this one product. So I've just started there around those three sides. You can probably see just apply a very thin line of wax. It just highlights it when it's on a background. You'll see that stand right off. So using it to edge things as well. And finally, so I'll just pop a little bit more on the craft sheet here. I'm going to mix it with a little bit more water that we had earlier on. I'm going to water this down a little bit more because what we're going to do is kind of a splatter effect, if you like. Again, a bit of a mixed media technique with these. I think you can obviously go straight over the top of embossed cards and embossed detail on die cuts, but I want to show you different ways you can use this product. So I've got this fairly watered down, as you can see. I'm just going to there we go, just lightly flick that. I've got some quite big spots there, but again, that will then dry with the mica and it just creates a really nice different technique and different look on it. And all of this here I could swipe and use with my cardstock if I wanted to create backgrounds, but I'm just going to clean that up for the moment. Pop that to one side, pop the brush to one side, and I will just wrap things up just to show you one that I've done earlier here, which is with the tag, very similar way, and I've also gone in and I've used the Gilded Touch through a stencil as well. So it's very easy to do, using it again with your finger, with a blending tool is even greater really, with one of our blending tools. And you can just add some details. That's all with that one color, and you can see there when it's dry, those speckled effects there on a tag look really effective. And that's one we've just done. It's now drying. It dries very quick. Obviously, when I've watered it down, it takes a few moments longer. But once you rub that on, the product really, where we've used it neat, is completely dry and ready to work with and go over the top of. So let me just pop those to one side. So lots of different ways you can use it. We've seen the tag idea there. Using it as a watercolor like I did there at the beginning, and just going over the top of raised embossing folders or details that you can see there with die cuts or folders looks absolutely stunning, and that gives it the really sort of high sheen there. It's almost a mirror finish on those raised areas when you actually polish it up as well. And that's the difference with the wax. It has the ability to, when dry, be buffed just like a gilded wax would, but like I said, this is a water-based gilding wax. So it has amazing benefit over those solvent-based ones because you can just use it with your hands or with your tools, and it's dead easy to clean up with the water. So let me just bring back in the products that we've got in the treasure chest today, just to remind you. So we've got these stunning stamps by Francoise and Jane from the Woodware team. Let me just move those across there. So we've got those 4 there, and then another 3 here with a really different combinations. If you love your florals, this bundle's absolutely brilliant. We've also got these mixed media backgrounds as well, with the plain cards, the butterflies, which you can go in and cut out those elements as well if you wanted to. and also the flying keys and that stunning blueprint background. And then not forgetting the Gilded Touch from Cosmic Shimmer that is also in the bundle that I've put together in the treasure chest for you today. So all of that, $19.99. Don't forget, the link is below in the description for you to go and use. I'm just going to leave you with just a couple of these great ideas from Jane and also from Francoise there. There we go. They're absolutely stunning different ideas that we've been able to share with you today from the designers. So that's just a few of the things you can do with the Gilded Touch and the stamps in this bundle. I hope you've really enjoyed it. Thank you very, very much for joining me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and then you'll get notified next time that we're on with another terrific treasure chest bundle. But until then, thanks for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you all very, very soon.